Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. It's another beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas. It's December the 1st, first day of December 2020. And I'm a happy guy because why? As you already know by the title of this video, Dollar Tree. I finally hit Dollar Tree. So everybody last week I was kind of discouraged. I have 4 Dollar Trees that are within 10 miles of my house that I check out. So I was religiously checking all of those last week, every day, nothing, until finally Sunday. Walked into one of them and they had about 300 titles all lined up on the floor. So I jumped in and went a little crazy, did a little more shopping than I expected I was going to do. But hey, for $1, hey, what the heck? And I found a few really good nuggets and some not so good. Probably most of these are one-time watchers and they probably will not make the shelf. So we shall see. Anyway, thanks for joining. I do appreciate you guys being here and checking out my little Dollar Tree haul. I've got quite a bit of them, so I want to get right into it. Check it out, see what the old fart picked up. Anyway, so yeah, on Sunday morning I found those. Then yesterday morning I went to the other 3 that I know about, and one more of them had some, so I was able to pick up a few more from there. And this morning I went out again, and my closest one actually had some movies out. So hey, I'm done, I think. So I'm gonna actually have to split this into 2 videos because I got so many, but hey, that's all right. You guys sit back, relax, get a cold beverage, and let's see what the old geek pulled out of Dollar Tree this time around. Truth be known, they had a lot. The quantity was there. The quality, not bad. Some of these things many of them I've seen before. Some of them not very good, but if I generally I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time in the store, I'll be honest with you. So I kind of was in, and usually I'll sit back and find a little spot where I can go through my my pickups and decide what I want to get, what I don't, that kind of thing. But this time because there were so many and it was so overwhelming. Really, there was almost 3, like I said, there was 300 titles there. So I just grabbed what I thought was cool. Anything that looked like horror I picked up and skedaddled out of there. So anyway, let me show you what I picked up. First off, one of my favorite, well, I grew up watching this family, and I'm sure many of you folks out there probably heard of them, but I'm sure you did not grow up watching Ozzie and Harriet. Best of Ricky and Dave, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, the best of. So I believe there were 14 seasons of Ozzie and Harriet. It's all in black and white from 1952 to 1966. This is a Shout Factory release. So this is classic early TV, and I grew up watching this stuff. I really enjoyed it. Of course, Ricky went on to be a teenage heartthrob and a singer and all that. So the only trivia I know about this is the house they used for their house, the Nelson house, was actually the real true house, or excuse me, the facade, the front of the house was actually the Nelson house that they used in the show. The interior, not so much, but yeah, the outside was actually the real house. So Ozzie and Harriet, let's see, where am I going to stash all these? That's the first. Next up, I saw other folks getting this. I thought, that's got to be funny, so I had to pick it up. That's right. Jedi Junkies, 73 minutes from 2010. It's a documentary about those obsessed Star Wars fans. It might be one of those. I have quite the Star Wars collection, starting from back in 1978. That's right. So I was happy to pick this up, and I only saw it a couple places. So in one place, excuse me, two places. Jedi Junkies. One of a kind feature film about the world's most dedicated Star Wars fans, from lightsaber wielding martial artists to a filmmaker who built the world's only life-size Millennium Falcon. This film offers viewers a rare glimpse into extreme fans' personal and professional self-expression. Next up, oh, and by the way, there just weren't many Blu-rays this time around, so kind of, I got I'd say 90% of these things are DVDs, except for this one, Going in Style. I'm not much for these kind of movies, but hey, it was $1. I didn't have it, and it had the digital code, so why not pick it up? Going in Style. Of course, it's got Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Alan Arkin, and so their pension funds become a corporate casualty, and they go out and plan to rob a bank, I think is the premise. I haven't seen this, so if you guys, if you've seen any of these, let me know down below what you thought of them. What you thought of, like, Going in Style, even. All right, next up, one that I already had, and kind of picked this up for my cousin that's just getting into horror movies. Boo! From 2018, 91 minutes. This thing gets terrible reviews. I'll be truthful. I haven't watched it yet, so hopefully I'm not giving her a pile of doo-doo. This is put out by Vertical Entertainment. One night, a struggling family's true test arrives. A strange Halloween game left on their doorstep that, as legend has it, leaves a curse on those who choose not to play. Unfortunately, that's the choice they make, and evil spirits of all kinds are ready to make them pay. So, yeah, pick that up. Good to see that. I got this, I guess I thought I was getting this for my grandkids, to something funny to watch, but then after I got it home and looked at it, I thought, maybe they may not want to watch that. It's called Amazing Ape, The Doctor is In. Not rated, 79 minutes, from 2015. Unfortunately, it's about a kid with cancer and how he copes with his illness, and how this ape, this chimpanzee, helps him deal with his cancer and the issues around it. So I'm not sure I'm going to share this with the grandkids, but let me know down below, you guys, if you've seen it. If it, is it uplifting or is it kind of a downer? We'll see. Next up, this one has a great cover. That's why I picked it up. I've never heard of this film, called Dwelling, not rated, 88 minutes, from 2016. Looks like it's a creepy movie, and it gets pretty good reviews from everything I've read. So basically, I got all these. I came home and I kind of quickly scanned them into my my database, and while doing that, I looked up a few reviews, and this one looked pretty good. A young woman with a tormented past receives custody of her troubled niece when her sister becomes institutionalized. In an effort to communicate with her deceased mother, the young woman and her fiancé, along with her niece, move into an old haunted house. Deep within the dark confines of the house, they unleash a malevolent spirit from within an old black mirror. Looks interesting and looks creepy. That's what I like. I like creepy. Next up, Murder is the Crime, Truth is the Victim, At the Gate of the Ghost. I like these. I like getting these. This gets actually pretty good reviews. From 2011, R-rated, 107 minutes. It's an adaptation of a Japanese film. I believe this one's from like Taiwan or somewhere. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, looks like a fun one. I'll check it out. If you guys have seen this one, let me know what you thought of it. Next up, Can Humanity Survive? The Chimera Strain. Gets good reviews. R-rated, 72 minutes, 2018. This looks like a thought-provoking thing to me. I like thought-provoking, scary movies, so imagine a world without aging, injury, disease, or death. Rather than risk losing his dying children, an obsessive scientist decides to freeze them alive. Quint's experiments soon set him on a collision course with a shadowy figure whose bizarre motives trigger a chain of events with far-reaching consequences. Freezing his own children. Wow. Oh. Get goosebumps thinking about it. All right, next up, the game goes from legal to lethal. Bloodshot. I had to open this one up because the disc was loose. This is from 2014, 105 minutes. Doesn't get very good reviews, as I recall. It's a horror mystery. Jonah's search for answers about his brother's death leads to the shadowy underworld of a hyper-reality show with eye casting. Users place contact lenses with a camera on their eyes and broadcast everything they do. The more followers these reality stars can draw, the more sponsors and money they can acquire. Wonder where that comes from. There's the back. Looks interesting. I don't know. If you guys have seen that one, what do you think? Next up, I got this, and then I realized, I don't have Pusher 1 or 2, so now I have Pusher 3, not rated, 108 minutes, 2005. This is basically about the Copenhagen drug culture and how it goes down over there. This final installment in the Pusher trilogy finds Milo, now middle-aged, struggling to prepare his daughter's 25th birthday party and attend his rehab meetings. His business day proves equally challenging. A shipment of ecstasy has arrived in place of the heroin he was expecting. Okay. So, can't wait to check that out. Looks interesting to me. I don't know. I'll have to get the first two, though, before I watch that. Next one, a captivating story of good versus evil. I have this in my collection, but I'll be darned if I could find it, so I'm glad to have this. I love atmospheric films. I've told you guys that before. Is it The Crow? No, Crow. Non-rated, 104 minutes, 2015. Pretty good movie, as I recall. And I wanted to watch it again, so I picked it up. Crow is protector of the wood. He's lived there since ruthless developer Tucker brutally moved on him and his tribe from the nearby farmstead. Now Tucker wants the wood too, intent on building a mansion, an ego extension of his dynastic ambition for him and his trophy wife. Crow will defend it with his life. The battle begins. If you guys have seen this one, let me know what you thought. I thought it was pretty creepy, and like I said, I like the atmospheric stuff. Next up, Curse of the Witching Tree. Is that non-rated? 97 minutes, 2015. The Dead Never Forget. This one gets terrible reviews. If you've seen it, let me know. I suspect this one won't end up back there. An innocent woman, hanged as a witch for allegedly murdering her son, curses the tree from which she is hung and all the children who play around it. As the effects of this act of revenge echo throughout the years and centuries, restless spirits haunt the house where the bodies of the cursed children have been buried. Yikes. All right, I'll check it out. Don't expect much, but hey, we shall see. We shall see. Excuse me. One stack down, 2 to go. Next up, with Aaron Ryan and Tom Cherry, The Girl in the Crawl Space. Non-rated, 77 minutes. This is from 2018. Not by Wash TV. What's that? Never even heard of them. Anyway, after escaping from a notorious serial killer who kept her prisoner in a crawl space, Jill tries to work her way back to normal with the help of Kristen, her therapist. But when Kristen's husband Johnny, a failing screenwriter, begins using Jill's ordeal as a basis for his new script, he unwittingly puts all of their lives in jeopardy. It's like a good one to me. Next up, hey. This I'm really excited about because I'm a child of the 70s. That's right, I'm an old hippie. And during my time in the 70s, my favorite football team, of course, I lived an hour and 20 minutes, give or take, from Pittsburgh, and I lived in Wheeling, West Virginia. My favorite football team was the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the Super Bowl Champions Collector's Series. I am so happy to have this. I'm going to watch this thing this afternoon. The 70s meant a new era in the NFL, an era of domination by the Pittsburgh Steelers, led by coaching powerhouse Chuck Noll. Love me some Chuck Noll. Terry Bradshaw. Steel Curtain with Mean Joe Green. Jack Ham, Jack Lambert. Man, it was a good time. Good time to be a Steelers fan, that's for sure. And now, right? Steelers are 10-0. Come on. They're looking good. Anyway, I'm excited. Let me know down below if you guys are Steelers fans at all. How many of you guys are Steelers fans? Next up, a movie called Ratter. R-rated, 2015, 80 minutes. Looks like a creepy psychological thriller to me. I love creepy psychological thrillers. We're constantly connected through our phones, laptops, and the web every moment of every day. But while we look at our screens, who's looking at us? Meet Emma, a beautiful young grad student who has just moved from the Midwest to New York, excited to be on her own in the big city. But when a stalker hacks into her devices, he destroys Emma's illusions of privacy, and she discovers just how fragile our sense of security can be. That one will be right there with what's going on today, right? Got a lot of that going on, I'll bet. We just don't know about it. We'll see. All right, let me know down below if you guys have seen that one. Next up, we got James Franco, Kate Hudson, Omar Sy, and Tom Wilkinson. Little Money Changes Everything in Good People. 2014, 90 minutes, a thriller. Gets okay reviews as I recall. A young American couple falls into severe debt while renovating a home in London when they discover that the tenant in the apartment below that was murdered and left $400,000 cash stashed in the ceiling. The couple thinks all of their problems are solved, but that's when very bad things start happening to good people. I think the person that actually stole, that the money was stolen from, learns that they have it and starts going after them. So looks like a good little thriller. If you've seen that one, let me know what you thought. Next up, I believe I have this one or have had it. I don't know where it is. I did not find it in my database, so I'm glad to have it. I'll check it out. It's probably not very good. The Music Box, 84 minutes, 2018, a horror thriller. Gets cruddy reviews. I understand it has terrible acting, but yeah, it's a one-time watch for me, I guess, but I'll check it out. Let me know down below if you've seen that one. Another one of the, you know what, I think I'm going to start on a collection of all these Ouija movies. There must be 30 of them. Ouija Resurrection, 86 minutes from 2014. This one gets cruddy reviews also, but I'm going to give it a watch and I'll tell you what it was like. Following the successful debut of their original Ouija experiment, the survivors reprise their roles and revisit the Ouija board to resurrect the spirits in a renowned movie theater known for their haunted demons. In order to complete the Ouija Resurrection, the original players look to recruit unsuspecting audience members into their web of horror with few expected survivors. All right, Ouija everywhere. Next up, Ambitious and Unnerving Frights. Unbidden. 2016, 84 minutes, not rated. Gets mediocre reviews. Evidently, it's more of a mystery than a horror movie, but we'll find out. Mystery novelist Lauren Lee is being haunted by an evil spirit. With her life falling apart, Lauren enlists her close friends to perform a seance to exorcise Lauren from the spirit. When the exorcism backfires, a mystery man appears and takes the woman on a dark and crooked journey through the past, revealing a shocking betrayal and disturbing events. Put that out. Viva Fresh Fear. Never heard of it. And this I saw that old PMAC Movies picked this one up, or was interested in it, and so I found it. I thought, I'll give that a go. Yakuza Apocalypse, R-rated, 115 minutes, from 2015. It's a vampire flick. Why not? Gets really good reviews, so I'm excited to check this out. If you guys have seen or heard anything about this one, let me know. There's the back. Let you read it for yourself. Let me know how it was. Next up, The Last Witness. The Last Witness. Non-rated, 93 minutes, 2018. It's a history thriller. Basically, it's about all the murder of the Polish prisoners by the Soviet Union back in 1940. Something most people probably have never heard about. There were millions of Polish folks murdered by the Soviet Union. So I'm interested. I can't wait to kind of check this one out. Next up, I got this because it has a green case. And I do have it. I'm going to give this to my cousin. The Jungle. R-rated, 84 minutes, from 2012. Gets good reviews. I believe I've seen it. It's a creature feature. Basically a handheld camera creature feature. New predators on the hunt. Oh man, horrifying new species. They read the forest demon feared by the natives is more than just a myth. Yo, nice green case there. I think she'll enjoy that one. Fan favorite here. Certainly this fan. I'm a Pink Panther fan, yeah. G-rated, 1964. This ran from 1964 to 1980. For 50 years, he's been the coolest, funniest cat in town. And to celebrate this anniversary, we've put together 24 hilarious Pink Panther cartoons voted for by you, the fans, in the special fan-generated collection. He may be a cat of few words, but no animated character has entertained kids and adult alike more than this pink prankster. I loved the Pink Panther when I was younger. There's the episodes. Can't wait to watch that with my grandkids, see what they think. Next up, Iceman Reborn, 2016, 60 minutes. It's a documentary put out by PBS. He was stalked, attacked, and left to die alone, murdered more than 5,000 years ago. Ozzie the Iceman is Europe's oldest known natural mummy. Miraculously preserved in glacial ice, his remarkably intact remains continue to provide scientists, historians, and archaeologists with groundbreaking discoveries about a crucial time in human history. Looks like some good info there. I love these PBS Nova productions. If you guys have seen that one, let me know what you thought. One of the few Blu-rays, I've got like 5 Blu-rays here, with filmed by Jennifer Lynch, with Bill Pullman and Pell James in Surveillance. R-rated, 97 minutes, from 2008. It's a crime mystery put out by Magnet. It gets pretty good reviews, so I'm happy to try it out. When FBI agents arrive at a local police station to investigate a series of gruesome murders, there are 3 witnesses with 3 different stories of the roadside rampage. The back you can read for yourself. Here you go. All right. Last stack here, guys. Let's see what we can do. Next up, a Blu-ray double feature with Guy Ritchie film. So it should be interesting. Rock and Rolla and Swordfish. I'm thinking Rock and Rolla is probably the better of these two. Rock and Rolla is from 2008. It's R-rated, 115 minutes. Swordfish, 2001, R-rated, 99 minutes. Yeah. I know nothing about these, but, you know, got a good cast in the Swordfish. I have not heard great things about Swordfish, but Rock and Rolla looks interesting, so I wanted to check it out. If you've seen either of those, let me know what you thought of it. And we got a Coming to America ripoff, I think. Going to America. Non-rated, 90 minutes from 2015. This is one of those things I think my wife will probably like more than I. But, yeah, so I've picked it up. Eddie Griffin stars as Fumnanya, a man claiming to be an African prince on a quest in Los Angeles to find his princess. Probably not very good, but hey, I'll give it a chance. We shall give it a chance. Next up, doggone it. All these notifications jumping up. Jamesy Boy. Non-rated, 109 minutes from 2014. James Wood plays a warden, prison warden in this. Evidently, this kid, grows up in gangs, goes to prison, and learns how to deal with life and becomes a model prisoner. I like prisoner movies. I used to work there for a few years, 24 years. So I like watching these. Yeah, this has got Mary Louise Parker, Ving Rhames, Spencer LaFranco, and James Wood as the warden. So it kind of looks good to me. I'll check that out. Next up, this is certainly for the grandkids, but it's the, animated The Jungle Book, the movie, it says. G-rated, 62 minutes from 2009. There's trouble in the jungle, and as usual, Mowgli and Manny are at the center of it all. While they enjoy their time drumming away at logs in the jungle, Shere Khan plots to put an end to the noise. Meanwhile, Tabaki is stuck in a well. Apu gets lost, and there's something fishy going on at the cold lair. I think the grandkids will like that. Mowgli. We have a grandson that we used to call Mowgli. Yeah. All right, here we got an 8-film action binge with Wicked Blood, Sweeney, The Big Jam, Trapped, The Genesis Code, Blood of Redemption, Juno, and Takedown. A whole bunch of movies I didn't have. I probably will watch some of these, so I'll let you look at the back real quick if you're interested. You can pause, see what they're all about. I found a couple of those different eight movie things, and this was the only one that I found interesting. But anyway, Death is Their Business. The Hex Cushioners. Non-rated, 2015, 97 minutes. This gets okay reviews. Basically, it's about, I understand it's about euthanasia and someone helping a person pass through, go through euthanasia and what has to go on, and looks interesting to me. The Hex Cushioners. Now, this one I do have, but I got this for my cousin. The Boy. 110 minutes, non-rated, 2015. This is put out by the Scream Factory. Nice little slippy dippy. In the summer of 1989, 9-year-old Ted Henley and his father John are the proprietors of a Mount Vista motel, a crumbling resort buried in the mountains of American West. Since Ted's mother left, John has drifted into despondency, leaving Ted to fend for himself. In this isolation, unchecked by the bounds of parenting, Ted's darker impulses begin to manifest. The arrival of a mysterious drifter captivates young Ted, and the two form a unique friendship, setting the stage for Ted's final unnerving metamorphosis. It's a pretty creepy movie. Next up, I'm probably not going to watch this much, or it probably will not make the shelf, but it looked like a good one-timer. Assassin X. Non-rated, 102 minutes from 2016. Evidently, it's another one of those that have bad acting kind of thing going on. So, I'll only be upset that I got this one. We'll check it out. Next up, City of Sin. At first, I thought this was about Las Vegas. Guess not. 95 minutes, non-rated, 2016. It's about Los Angeles. A hardened detective lays low in a dark downtown Los Angeles hotel room, biding his time as he patiently awaits a gang of vengeful hitmen that are on his tail. We'll check that out. Give it a go. Let me know down below if you've seen that one. Next up, from the producer of A Nightmare on Elm Street, Ambition, It Can Kill You. Non-rated, 87 minutes, 2017. This one also from Scream Factory. I'll try to pick up all. They had quite a few Scream Factory, Shout Factory kind of titles this time, so I was happy to pick them up. This is a thriller that will keep you guessing. I like those kind. Let you read the back. There you go. This one looks an awful lot like one I already have, but it's got the French name on it, so I have no idea whether I have this or not. But yeah, I picked it up. Offpiste, 91 minutes, 2016, non-rated. It gets really good reviews. It gets good reviews. Some mistakes will haunt you forever. An ex-SAS recluse living in the mountains of France to escape a traumatic past is hunted down by those whose lives he has destroyed. We shall see. And last but not least, in this pickup, this go around, I'm glad you guys have stuck around with me today to watch this haul. Return to Sender. 94 minutes, 2015, a revenge flick, ends it all. I love revenge flicks. This has got Rosamund Pike, Shiloh Fernandez, and Nick Nolte. A small-town nurse goes on a blind date with a mysterious stranger who turns her life upside down in this gripping revenge thriller. Obviously, it's probably Canadian, French-Canadian. But, hey, looks like a good one. Can't wait to check it out. So, hey, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell if you want to know when, well, there's going to be another Dollar Tree haul, probably video. I'm probably going to do it on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep smiling, keep having fun, and keep making those choices the positive alternative choices. Stay positive. Hang in there. I'll say hello to my friend Down to Movie Rick. If you guys know him or have watched his YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. He's one of the reasons I do what I do, because I enjoyed watching him so much, and I don't mind. I like sharing, you know. This is not so much about, you know, I don't make any money on this stuff. Not much. And that's not the point. Certainly not the point for me. My point is to share my love of scary movies and other things. So, yeah, stay tuned. I do have a Loot Crate Fright box that I wanted to share with you. That's coming up also. So if you're interested in those kind of things, stay tuned. All right. Till next time, keep smiling. Peace.